Hey mate, so look, I'll just record where I got to with the process of automatically transcribing and summarizing YouTube videos and then putting them in a Google Sheet and a Google Doc. So I've kind of got it going okay. I'll just walk you through it. By the way, DumplingAI is probably the main thing that you're going to get out of this. I know you're trying other stuff as well. But I'm in make.com. I'll just walk you through what it does. YouTube, it looks at a playlist on my account, and anytime I add a new video to that particular playlist, it triggers here, and then DumplingAI gets the transcript of that video. OpenAI via the API, so basically ChatGPT, does a summary of that transcript, and then I put that into a new sheet, a row in a new sheet, and also add it to Google Docs. So I'll just quickly show you the YouTube. So this is my spreadsheet, and then it kind of just adds it as another row along here. One of these will be, that's the description, and then that's the transcription, and then that's the summary. And then this is the doc, it puts it in as well. So basically, I've got a quick summary of every video, and then I could go back and click through and watch it if I wanted it to. So that's kind of the process in make.com. Now, I just run this every day at 6:30 because I'm kind of checking through the day. I'll watch a video, start watching, go, oh yeah, this looks good. I'd like to follow this up, and kind of like we all do, we kind of put them in playlists. I like them. We never get back to them. So if I think I'm going to get back to it, I really just, I want to get a summary so that then I can remind myself, I was looking at this, Christo is planning personal branding. Okay, I'll just quickly get the summary. Oh, yep, 2-word brand. That's okay. That was, yep. I will go and watch that again. Compared to all my other playlists, which, this is the playlist I used. I've created to be transcribed and summarized. That's actually what I call it. And so then whenever I'm actually watching, like this is one of my own videos I'm just using as an example, if I were to save that and put it in there, it would then turn up. If I refresh this, obviously this is going to turn up in this playlist. And at the moment that's not here in the doc or the sheet, but I'll quickly just show you if I were to just run this now. Normally this would go automatically every morning, but if I just run it now, it's going to pull that along. DumplingAI gets the transcript. OpenAI is doing the summarizing, then I'll put it in the Google Sheet and the Google Doc. I'll walk you through each of these in a second, but let me just check that it's actually worked. Yep, so there it is. Now the only thing is I actually then have to go in and make this a heading. I'll just put this as a heading so it appears I like it there. But there's the 309, Guide to Mastering HubSpot Fundamentals, Detailed Summary. And if I were to look through this, it's actually a reasonably good summary. So it's done a pretty good job of getting the transcript and then summarizing. And that'll also be here, in the spreadsheet as well. Okay, so let me just walk you through each of these. The YouTube one is pretty simple. You need to connect it to your account. So I've connected to my YouTube account. And that playlist, you can use the ID finder, but that playlist is basically just that playlist. You can actually see that ID is the same. Back here, that playlist, and I limit it to 20. That just means if there's 20 additional ones been added to my playlist since last time it ran, it'll drop to 20. Now, DumplingAI, you'll need to go and set up an account on DumplingAI. Now, this gets that video ID. Where's it get that ID from? Gets it from the YouTube one. So this YouTube action has pulled back the IDs. Then I just get the video ID. So then this one goes, oh, I'll go and have a look at that ID. I don't get timestamps, but it pulls back the transcript. Okay, so then OpenAI, by the way, I'll show the DumplingAI account in a second. OpenAI, got to have an API key. That I've got to have connect to my account, so you must have an account. I actually put $5 in, so it did cost a bit of money. Creates a completion. of I'm using this model. You can choose various models to use. I think I've been switching between a few. And then basically I run as a user role, and then this is my prompt. So this is kind of be the same as if I was in ChatGPT and doing a prompt of the transcript, just saying, please summarize, include a 1-sentence summary at the top and a category, and use a concise format, and here's the transcript. Now it pulls that transcript from the DumplingAI results, okay? Now that's all you need from that one. And then the Google Sheets, basically then, I've connected to my Google Drive. I've got a Google Sheet. That's the sheet ID, which you can go and find. Sheet name, liked videos, contains headers, yep. And then I just set each of these things. So that video ID, that comes from the original YouTube. Channel ID, all of those. But then row G was the summary. Actually, row F was from the transcript from Dumpling, and then I've got another row G, which is the actual message content. If I look here at choices, this is what comes back from ChatGPT. That content, that's actually the summary that comes back, so I'm writing that in. So that's basically writing those into those various rows up here. You know, H is the full URL, so if I were to come back here, H is the full URL, so I write all that in. And then I just do a very similar thing in Google Docs. I've got connected my Google Drive, I've chosen the actual document, and then I append this text. Now the only thing I haven't been able to work out is ideally when it puts it in here, I'd love it to make it a heading automatically without me having to go in and do that. You might be able to work out how to do that. I've actually enabled Markdown here. I enable Markdown, and I thought, I could put in a hash and it would turn into a heading. It doesn't. So that's the only bit I don't know how to do to actually make it a heading when it puts it in. But look, puts in the title, video ID, channel, published, and then the content. And that content, of course, was the summary line, a category. I get the ChatGPT to categorize it. Yeah, it's a business-based thing. I'm always interested to see how it categorizes it. Pops it in. And that's pretty much all you need. Okay, so that's a walkthrough of the things. So Dumpling, you do need to go and set up an account on Dumpling. I think you can get a free one and it gets 250 credits. But then you have to pay, which I would definitely do after that. The only one really I've paid for this one was the OpenAI. I had to go and create, I think I put $5 of credit on it. The Make account, you can create a free account and you get a number of runs each month that resets. But that's pretty much it. A very simple scenario in Make that kind of pulls from the YouTube playlist, transcribes the video, summarizes it with ChatGPT, and pushes that out to Google Sheets, Google Docs, so I can just check these. And yeah, just a reminder, my use cases, I'm looking at videos during the day, or especially at night. Maybe I'm looking on my phone and I see a video I like, oh, that's great. Yeah, I would like to follow that up, check what it's about. So I'll just add it to that playlist. And then pretty much this runs every morning anyway, so that when I kind of get in and check my docs, I can kind of go through, read the summary, get a sense of what it's all about. So let me know how you go with that one. I kind of feel that's probably pretty simple. There might be a simpler way of doing it, a bit more elegant, but this will achieve what you need. I hope it helps, mate. And yeah, let me know. We'll chat soon.